Meet the 4 Biafra war heroes who are actually Yorubas. The Nigerian Civil War was between the Nigerian government and the state of Biafra. It lasted for 3 years between 1967 to 1970. The federal troops were heavily dominated by the northerners and sizable number of soldiers of Yoruba extraction, while the state of Biafra was made of a huge number of easterners and many soldiers from different ethnic groups in midwestern Nigeria. There is a huge misconception that soldiers from the Yoruba ethnic group were not part of the army of the state of Biafra. So here is a list of 4 heroes of Biafra soldiers that are actually Yorubas. Number 1 is Lieutenant Colonel Victor Banjo. Victor Banjo was one of the first few graduates that joined the army alongside Ojukwu and others. The two were best of friends according to public records. When Ojukwu released the January 15 coup suspect in the eastern region after the revenge coup, Banjo stayed in the government house with him, while the rest were accommodated somewhere else in independent layout in Enugu. Banjo led the 3,000 strong Biafran brigade known as Liberation Army of Nigeria, and also called the Midwest Exception Force, in the planned invasion of Lagos. Banjo forces reached Benin within 12 hours on August 9, 1967. By this time, Nigerian forces had captured Biafran towns of Obudu, Gakem, Ogoja, and Nsukka, heading to Enugu and Bonny, heading to Port Harcourt. So, Banjo's argument with Ojukwu resulted in fatal tactical delays in Benin and Ore and ruled Lagos for several days. He was recalled back to Enugu alongside his deputy and quartermaster Major Ifan Juana, court-martialed and executed with 3 others in September 1967. Number 2, Major Wale Ademoyega. He was from Uderemo in Ogun State. He had a degree in history of the University of London. He was the last graduate to be commissioned into the Nigerian army. One of the 5 majors that toppled the government of Balewa on January 15, 1966, he was released from Warri during the Midwest invasion in August 1967 by a battalion led by Major Shukuma, another of the 5 January 15 majors. He first commanded the Biafra newly reorganized 19th Battalion, but replaced Ife Ajuna as the Liberation Army Quartermaster General when he was recalled back to Enugu with his commander, Colonel Banjo. He was arrested by federal soldiers after the war, faced the military commission, and was detained until October 1974. Number 3, Captain Ganiu Adeleke. He was part of the soldiers that carried out the coup that ended the reign of Tafawa Balewa. He fought on the Biafra side during the Civil War. He was arrested by the other officers of planning to overthrow Ojukwu as the leader of the state of Biafra. Many were killed because of this, but he was spared. He was an infantry commander of the Biafra 18th Battalion with Major Chukwuka. He fought briefly during the Battle of Ore. He was locked up in prison for many years, just like many key officers that fought for the state of Biafra during the Civil War. Number 4, Lieutenant Fola Oyewole. He was part of leaders that set up the Biafran 18th Battalion